Hello everyone, my name is Natalie, and today I'm reading you another Reddit horror story. I do want to mention that the link of the story will be down below in case anyone would like to read it for themselves. This one is called Everyone Seen Him. I had gotten into a small car crash back in 2003, which resulted me in going to the emergency room in my small town. I didn't see the big fuss the ambulance was making because I felt fine, other than a small cut above my brow, a sprained wrist, and a headache. Waste of money if you ask me. But anyways, with the way healthcare was, I sat in the waiting room for a good 7 hours with a bunch of people waiting also. Oh, hello, Isabel. Did you come to join us? My dog came to join us today. Hi, baby. It was about 2:30 a.m. when I was rubbing my neck while watching the shitty TV the hospital so generously provided. Some people talking while some people were sleeping, like what you'd expect in a slow-moving waiting room. Hell, even the security guard was asleep. Anyway, there I was trying to keep my eyes open because I didn't want to miss my name called. Suddenly, the front doors opened and a cool breeze rushes in, filling the entire waiting room. I looked at the two front receptionists and I can see suddenly their eyes widened. One stood up quickly and backed off from her chair as if she had just seen a ghost. She had. I reared my head up on attention and turned my head towards the door, and so did a few other people. What we seen walk through the front door was something straight out of a horror movie. A man wearing an off-white button shirt and black pants. But when we really looked at this man, he had no head. Oh my, a receptionist yelled as she ran from the desk as a few other people screamed at the sight of this man. Everyone woke up and even the security guard stood up and ran. Everyone else gasped and screamed, as I did the same, because this headless man just casually walked in and stood there. The screams and panic in that small waiting room was deafening as everyone rushed to the doors in the south wing. Everyone ran for those doors. He just stood there as everyone glanced at this person while making their fearful escape. More security came as everyone were panicked and screaming amongst themselves. No one could believe what they had just seen. A police officer walks in the panic crowd and asks us what happened. Everyone at once started talking and honestly not making any sense. After a few minutes of trying to make sense of it, the officer scoffs at the idea of a headless man standing in the waiting room, but 25 to 30 people said the same thing of what they seen. Even as the officer came back and was skeptical, thinking some kind of mass hysteria has taken place, we all knew what we saw. After an hour or so, more officers arrived, and even they couldn't believe what everyone else was saying. The receptionist and security backed up what we seen, and it was only then the officers went into the security room to check the cameras. 20 minutes later, they came out of the room speechless, quiet, and even a few officers turned white and very much skeptical, trying to pass it off as a prank of some sorts. It turns out, after listening to the officers talking with one another, this person with no head, walks into the emergency room, and you can see everyone rushing out in fear. This headless man just stands there for a good 5 minutes and walks back out. How the hell am I supposed to put that in the report? This headless man just walks in and walks back out. Seeing that was very much unbelievable, but what scares me the most, and why I don't go out at night as much, is that there's still a headless man wandering around out there, and I get anxiety of seeing him again. I hope that I don't, because I'm not even sure if, I don't know, might lose my mind more than I should. That is the story. Everyone's seen him, and my thoughts on this, that's terrifying. For starters, was it someone that just like got decapitated? Like, this could be gory probably, but like, was there just like blood going everywhere? Like, did he lose his head and he's just like somehow still alive and trying to run into the place for help? But then he just stood there. And then also, you know, since you didn't really give us too much detail on like the man other than he had no head, it makes me think of like the Headless Horseman. Like, this guy just, you know, casually doesn't have a head. But that's so confusing. Like, there ain't no way this guy was alive, and if he is alive, he definitely needed medical attention. I don't even know what to think. I don't even know what to say. He's gotta be a ghost. He's gotta be a ghost, some sort of entity. I have no idea. I'm curious to know what your guys' thoughts and opinions are. What do you think happened to this man? Do you think he was a living person? Do you think he was a spirit or something else? Let me know down below. And thank you guys so much for watching. I hope that you enjoyed, and I will see you guys in 2 weeks. Bye!